Hey guys, Buck here. I'm getting ready to start my talk show radio show. I wanted to kind of start this one here first. Usually I don't. Been making videos. I didn't have very much time. I've got one or two videos done already for today. And show's getting ready to go to live, guys. Hang on. All right, listeners, man, how you all doing today? You got the Buck here. I'm over on YouTube. I was gonna try to do a training or something, but I don't know if I could keep up with something like that on one of these shows and do training or not whatsoever. Make it over to cloudthunder.org, guys. I'm still having to do some research on what my iApp or whatever it looks like. I don't even have a clue what that looks like. Things are happening so fast here lately that I thought I'd, have enough time to get things, corrected and things like that. And wow. I should have stayed a little more focused. And you'll see that. You'll see why I get so fired up. I get a little wound up, guys. The call-in number, let me go check, is 213-943-3709. I've also got the chat room opened up for anybody that wants to have a chat, and we can make things rock and roll. So anyway, welcome to today's show, folks. I usually just talk. I was watching a video earlier I'd actually stumbled across, and it had a really good illustration, so I went ahead and did a screen capture, and I'm making a video myself also of it, and it's about the roller coasters in life, and it can apply to anything and pretty much everything in your life. Because even a job or a marriage, anything like this can and will turn into a roller coaster. They're the roller coasters of life. There's always your high points, there's always your low points. And if you've ever looked for things to change, which you probably have, and you've done this and you've done that, and your friends say you just do everything, they don't even want to talk to you whenever you run across something new. Well, guys, I'm here to tell you shouldn't be listening to your friends, because they're probably in a job, and that job's going to keep them just over broke. And they might be doing better than you. You know what? A dentist does better than me, but I'm not going to take advice from somebody that plays in spit all day long, right? So why would you take advice from a dentist? That just don't make no sense, except for all mental. Guys, go get all the information. Okay, it's all free over at cloudthunder.org. Click on that blue icon up there on the left, guys. Go to one of the older hangouts there I got on the page, and you'll also see that they're live once a week. I got the guys listed, and I've got the gals listed there. When you're ready to join, just hit that red button on the left side. And if you got some questions, get them answered, guys. Click the blue button on the right. Life's too short. You get ready to enter and you don't want to enter from there, come on back out to the front page and just enter your stuff in there, and drop me an email. Come find me over on YouTube, Cars730. Life's too short, folks, and the sooner you realize that, and what I'm sharing with people is a winning horse, because if you were going to go to the Kentucky Derby, would you want to pick a winning horse? Well, yeah. What kind of idiot wouldn't, right? And but first, to pick that winning horse, you're going to have to know a little bit about the pedigree. You're going to have to know about the history of the horse. Has it had any problems? And even here with my company, which I market over at cloudthunder.org, I want to make sure that you make it to the terms and conditions. I want to make sure that you make it to the income disclaimer, because nobody can make a promise to you that you're going to get up off that couch and actually do something. Or, guys, you got to realize I'm offering you the chance to actually look at something with no strings tied. No strings tied. All for free, just to get the facts. You'll realize it's $25. I don't want to hold nothing back from you. The only one I want you holding back in your life is you. You're the only one to blame. If you want things to change, you got to change. Keep doing what you're doing. Well, that's just insanity, guys. I knew way back when what I was doing wasn't working. Well, except for in my early 20s when I was making a couple grand a week. And, that was pretty good back in the day. That was 26 years ago with, and I'm a high school dropout, so, and I don't expect anybody to listen to me, and that's why I always want you to make it over to my website and make sure you get all the information. Make it over to YouTube there, Cars730. Leave a comment. Without listening all the way through, you don't know about cloudthunder.org. You don't know how to navigate your way around. You might not be that smart. I don't know. Are you? Are you that smart to make a decision of your life? To take a look at something that could pull you out of financial burden? Be able to pay the bills annually? Wouldn't that be nice? Because that's really how I want you to look at it. The vehicle that I have spotted for everybody is truly a vehicle. I think once you see it, that you're going to agree with me. It's truly extraordinary of how this thing's been put together. I know that the days, I've seen the comp plan, guys, this is unbelievable. I talked to a self-made millionaire last night, and if you knew what I knew, I went and did a research on keyword. I went through my Google analysis, okay? And it's coming into a rank of about 90,500 people locally, and it came into a search of 2.2 million globally. And it's a brand new company. It hasn't been around that long. And I heard the spiel. I got a lot of contacts last night. There was a lot of people there that's on that roller coaster, and guess what? It's going to crash. I want to help them not crash, and I'm getting back to them right now. I already sent out the emails this morning to them. But see, if you're not putting forth daily action, or you have a good vessel to put forth daily action, what's the point? What's the point? And if you're not trying, what's the point? I believe there's a lot of people just taking up oxygen, man. I really do. There's no dreams, there's no hopes no more. They're stuck in that job, and they're always going to stay there. So what are you doing different? What are you doing different to make things change? Are you trying to read a good book? Are you looking for things to change? I've been reading from the business school from Robert Kiyosaki from time to time, and you know what? I might read this today. I'm having a little bit of problem getting into some moods, and I might just do that. I better welcome a few of these people into my chat room. Hang on, guys. I got YouTube recording going on, and welcome to the show. There we go. Let's go ahead and hit enter and go ahead and get that up there, guys. And that call-in number, anytime y'all feel the nerve, just ask the questions. 213-943-3709. If you think you can do a better job than me, get your own radio show. Okay? Pretty simple. Anyway, I'm going back to my YouTube recording. And I know things are changing. I've been getting a lot of calls here lately from, I don't know if most people would consider millionaires, but it takes, well, no, not really. They're not making $1 million a year yet. Although I am mimicking some of the ones that do. Some of these guys are making over $3,000 a day. Okay, really, seriously. But anyway, would you consider a millionaire to be bringing in at least $20,000 a month? Because I talked to a gentleman the other day by Mike. I won't divulge his last name. Some people out here is kind of private about everything. I know how they feel. That's why I'm offering any time. I get a lot of phone calls. I'm working with a lot of people, and I like it. I like the interaction. It's very pleasant, but I do like helping people. If they make more money than me, that's great. That's how this thing works. It's not like one of them pyramid things, okay? It's just not. You gotta see it. Yeah, it goes on for infinity, which is pretty kick, and then you've got the leveraging, which is really kick, And you just got to understand it, guys. Watch that video, over there at cloudthunder.org, and enter your email information. Join, that join button. It's just, you got to get that information in there, because that other 30-minute video that's there, oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Get your notebook and pen, guys. If you understand numbers, and numbers don't lie, welcome to the team. That's all. That's it, And as soon as you're on, and I know you're there, I'll go ahead and unlock the training tab for you. I've got it password protected. I go down through and so many different rabbit holes out on the internet, just trying to find good information and good content, and I have found a lot of it. Just make sure you pick the right horse. Make sure that you do the due diligence needed to make an educated decision on a journey that you're getting ready to depart on, if you understand it. This is better odds than the lottery, guys. And people will spend how much? Wow. They spend, wow. And here are the numbers. If you can get yourself around it and try to understand things. 7 out of every 100. That's the numbers. That's the odds. That's better than any lottery. But people will sit there, and they're a big lottery winner. Okay? And they're the ones that say it won't work. They're the ones that say, they say it's a pyramid. But yet, this here, what I became part of, is $25 a month, and I know people spend over $1 a day for a decent cup of coffee. I know people out there spending, lots of money on a cell bill that they're locked into monthly. And with the company I went with, we don't make no money back promises or guarantees or any of that. The only one that can promise anything is you. You got to put forth effort. If you're one of them people and you just think it's going to, manifest money, well, you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to, send out some emails. You're going to have to do something. But it does pay 100% income. You can cancel anytime you want. You can cancel anytime you want. And I like that too. I love the fact that we have so much opportunity today. I love the fact of the communication tools that we have available today. The podcasting world, which I call a radio talk show, is truly unbelievable. You would have never heard about that 50 years ago. But I tell you, and that's probably why it's kind of hard to believe that people are making $100,000 to $200,000 a month. That's hard to believe. But it wasn't so long ago. A cell phone wasn't even thought of. And oh my gosh, to be able to carry a phone around without a cord, we just thought that was the slickest thing. It's just how it is today. What was it, 45 years ago, we didn't know nothing about Walmarts, but today it's a household brand. Some people did really good investing into Sam. There was a lot of people thought Sam was going to fail, and they did not join him. They told him that too. But again, today it's a household brand. So, what are you waiting on? Make it over to cloudthunder.org. Make sure you get all the facts. Make sure you do the due diligence. Make it over to Car 730 on YouTube. Leave a comment. Get subscribed. Hit the likes button if you've got a dream. Tell a friend. Guys, this is incredible. Wait until you see leveraging. Woo! Hello! That gets incredible, and it's 100% commission income. There's, oh my gosh, guys. You got to understand what is here. Anyway, so how you all doing? You all okay today? Out there in radio world? I just, like I said earlier, I've been just making videos and just having fun. I've talked to a lot of people today. I've sent emails out. And my learning is learning from people that are already doing it. That's the learning. That's your secret. Follow the people who are doing it. It's not your friends that are doing anything. Okay, they are stuck in that job. They're stuck there. And if somebody tells you, and a professional tells you, that won't work. Well, why don't you look at them and go, well, hey, give me some of your money. They ain't going to do that either, are they? So why do you expect anybody to build this for you? Because there is nobody. Except me. If you're on my team, call me on the phone. I'll help you. I don't have a problem with it. I'm a real person. I'm a real person. Unlike Pinocchio thinking he was a real boy. That's just the bottom line, folks. And you can always catch these recordings over on my YouTube channel at Car730. Don't forget about cloudthunder.org. You want to make it there, and you want to definitely go to some of the hangouts and come back and click on the blue icon there and listen to that, and just do the due diligence, guys. Go ahead and come on in, get into the inner circle, and let's do this thing together. I do not want you breaking the bank. I do not teach it that way. I don't encourage it by no means. I want you to make the money and then spend the money. I do not want you spending your money here as far as in getting all the way in. I want you to earn it. I want you to work for it. I'll help you if you've got a dream. If you need to sit down and work on some bills and try to structure a savings or something, guys, give me a ring and we can do that. If we got to do a training or something, we can do that. It's okay. Life happens. The difference is, where are you going? What kind of steps are you putting forth right now? What kind of planning? What kind of educated decisions are you making right now to change the world that you're in? I'd love to go silent for a while, guys, but it's my radio show. And I've noticed it's good to keep talking. A lot of my videos, I always ask, can you make a better hamburger than one of the local franchise? Well, yeah. But why they got all the money? Marketing. Okay? And that's mainly what I work with people. I've been doing a lot of training with people making $20,000, $30,000 a month. I'm mimicking one guy right now making about $70,000 or $80,000 a month. I'm following another guy that he's pulling in $140,000 a month, and it's all documented. You gotta just make it over to cloudthunder.org and just start doing the due diligence, guys. And you gotta make that decision as soon as you want things to change. Oh, brother, sister, whatever. You better get ready. You better get ready. I'm not a guy that plays and spit like a dentist all day. I'm a real guy bringing you real information, real facts, and I'm informing you the best way I know how. The best way I know how. So, let's dream for a minute. Would you want a new home? Maybe a different car? Maybe, hey, how about a summer home? Really? If it wasn't about the money, because see, that's what most people are always chasing after, is the money. That's why they're going to work. They say they don't idolize money, but a person that's going back and forth to the job, they actually turn into a person that idolizes money, because without it, they'd be done. What we do is teach people how to have $20,000 and $30,000 a month. And it's going to take a little while to get there, guys. At least 6 or 7 months. This ain't going to happen overnight. I promise you. It's not. It didn't happen for me that fast. Not unless you're like Vic. And, man, he had to had a lot of work already into a networking marketing company. He had a lot of subscribers already in something. Because this company paid him out $700,000 in commission in his first month. And that's extraordinary. I mean, not everybody's like that. But see, one thing you got to realize, there's a lot of room up here, guys. Why isn't 97% of the population are losers or wussies? But only 3% of the people really step up and do something. Why is that? Have you ever asked yourself that? Have you? Are you ready to do something different? Are you ready to actually just, oh my God, what if it was real? What if? Well, I think there needs to be a lot more what ifs, because if there was a lot more what ifs, a lot more people would be doing a lot better. A lot more people wouldn't be worrying about how they're going to feed their kids or whatever. if they make the house payment. It wouldn't matter. I mean, think about them families in Oklahoma here recently in 2013 with the tornadoes. Oh, wow. What devastation. And then losing the children, some of the children there in the school. These kids didn't even have a chance. We owe it to the kids to at least find the information out to build. Okay, and if you see this thing for what it is, let's put a charity together and let's send it to them, guys. It can be that real. It can be as real as you want to make it. Okay, it can be truly as real as you want to make it. What we have our hands on here is phenomenal. And just a couple weeks ago, we only had 139,000 members, globally. That's it. And it's a company that pays out 100% commission. How fast do you think that's going to catch on? Guys, it's going to take 6-7 years okay? But there's millionaires popping up all the time. You don't know when you're walking past a millionaire in a store anymore. You just don't know. They're normal people. They're everyday Joes. Wouldn't be bad to be a Joe at that time, would it? But it's going to take some persistence, folks. It's going to take daily action. You're going to have to pick a winning horse. You're going to have to get all the information, and I give all this stuff away for free. It's over at cloudthunder.org. All you do is, go to one of the hangouts, guys. I mean, you'll see that they're live once a week. Just do the due diligence. Pull your head out of here, okay? And just start realizing anytime you're ready to start your life, anytime you're ready to come off that silly, stupid vacation is what I call life, without direction, and without reason, without being able to make the decisions. I mean, aren't you sick and tired of going out there on that vacation and coming back because your job called you back? How about this here? You could only travel so far because your job dictated where you were going to go out for your vacation because you only have so much money. Wouldn't it be nice to hang around? Okay? Wouldn't it be nice? Because it usually took me 3 days to get into a vacation. Next thing I know, it was time to come home. It was done. It was over. How many people out there would like to come visit the country or travel out to, travel over to Italy? Okay? Oh my God, guys, it's real. It can happen. What kind of things could not change with an extra $20,000 or $30,000 a month income? What kind of things would not change? But you got to make that decision and go get all the facts. And over at cloudthunder.org, I made sure I did my very best to make sure I got all the information there. I am building such a central hub station for all of my members to come back to. I'm tired of swipe copies. I'm tired of sending stuff through. I'm tired of people not listening. And we are doing our best to get the facts out to everybody. I want nobody to have a reason. I want nobody to have an excuse whenever I meet them and they're not getting the things out of life that they want. Because I tell you what, I'm going to probably say some key words. Not cuss words. I'll be nice. I'm actually losing some of my cuss words. I'm learning to bite my tongue. But we all have the same amount of time through a day. And that time breaks down to, well, there's so many hours in a day. Well, before that, there's so many days in a week. But let's go back. There's so many hours in a day. And also, there's so many minutes in an hour. But there's 60 seconds in every minute. 60 seconds every minute. And it's up to you how you spend that 60 seconds. And if you'll break it down into little bitty segments, if that's what it takes you, then do it. Because I tell you what, if you'll break that down into 60-second segments instead of, 24 hours in a day, oh my gosh, people, you really start to get things done. You're wasting time. You're getting old. Your tomorrows won't always be there. You might get hit in the side of a taxi. I don't know. Maybe your loved ones aren't going to be taken care of. Maybe that worries you. Maybe you need to go get the facts. Maybe you need to go get facts. Cloudthunder.org, buddy. I'm telling you, baby, that website's loaded. Okay? Everything's free, guys. Just go get all the information. When you make an educated decision after you get all the information, get on in, guys. Welcome to the team. And we can do this. Do not buy all the way in. Do not hurt yourself. unless you just want to do it. Maybe you got the contacts to just do that and hey brother, let's go nuts. Let's go make a, $30, $40, $50,000 in the next 2 or 3 days. Let's go do it. I mean, it's that real. Okay? It's that real. I had the opportunity, well, was it my opportunity or was it his, to sit and talk with a self-made millionaire last night that's out there on the streets doing something new. And he has 37,000 followers. And I started figuring that up a while ago. 37,000. They're on an email responder. He's been out in the real world doing this product stuff or whatever. I did a research on it, like I said. But at just 10,000 people on the basic level. Think about his efforts. Okay, this is how it happens for some people. He put a lot of work into this already. 10,000 people on a basic level, that'd be $25,000. 20,000 would be 50,000. He's got 37,000 people right now. That's a little over $75,000. And then the inner circle, that's another $100, which, I mean, you should have, okay. And he asked me last night if you could just buy all the way in. And I'm like, well, yeah, you can go ahead and do that if that's what you want to do. And you start thinking about the 37,000 and 125, since it's 100% commission company, okay. Think about what that is. That'd be, what is that? Is that a little, that's a little under $500,000 added income to what he's already doing. Oh, monthly. And I tell you what, that's exciting. And then you got to understand the spikes and the one-time pays. And see, I urge everybody, if they see this and they've really had it that tough, I just want them coming in at the basic level. I don't want them getting all wound up. I don't want them getting all the way in. I don't want them to fail. I want everybody to succeed. And if it's only 1,000 or 3,000 people, okay, it starts to make sense because see, if you've only built it up to 1,000 people with 100% company, okay, paying you that monthly, and you'll start to understand $20,000 or $30,000 is nothing to get hung up on, guys. Because 1,000 times 125 is $125,000 a month income monthly. That's the residual side. CloudThunder.org, guys. You got to get yourself around this place. You got to get plugged in. I'm trying to get all the facts, all the information out to you guys the best way I know how. Because I'm telling you, if I run across you and you tell me, I ask you a question or whatever, and I ask you, you've been to CloudThunder.org, and you say yes, and you're where you are now, well, whose fault is it? Because it's not mine. That's not my fault, guys. Y'all got to be willing to step up to the plate. You got to be willing to do this. You think I'm going to give you my people? You better think again. You think I'm going to give you my money? You better think again. So you make it to my site, CloudThunder.org. You get all the free information. You step up to the plate just like what I did. And you get informed. Make the educated decision that you need to make. Okay? Because life's way too short. Your family's counting on you. People's counting on you. Be smarter than the other people around you. And don't tell them that either. Do not tell them that you're smarter than them. People do not like that. They just don't. It usually has a tendency to run them off or something. But me and Mike, we got along real good on the phone the other day. And I look forward to communicating with him a little bit. So, but guys, at the end of the day, it is your choice. I want you to realize that. Nobody's going to try to sell you anything. Nobody. Just trying to get you all some good information so you all can make an educated decision. So hopefully you'll be smart enough to change the rest of your life. I am so glad that I gave this company the time needed for me to get all the facts and information there in the beginning. I'm very glad. Very. And I'm very thankful that the Daves put together such a wonderful opportunity for everybody to become a part of. And I'm hoping that you all will see that over at CloudThunder.org and just watch everything. Just click on everything. The training tab is locked down. It's locked down for a reason, guys. It's for members only. And once you make that decision, and you know you're worth it, I'll send you the password once you're in. Okay? Is that fair enough? I think it is. Anyway, let me go over here and wrap up my blog talk. And guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in. That call-in number for tomorrow is 213-943-3709. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Alright, guys. Well, that's it for today. Anyway, that's kind of what you call a podcast. And if y'all are interested, or if you're willing, because I'm telling you guys, it's all numbers. Once you understand that, there'll probably be a lot more of me's out here on the net. I'm just getting a head start. I found the winning horse, folks. So anyway, with that, get subscribed, leave a comment, hit the likes button if you got dreams, and we'll do this together. Kudos, guys. Thanks.